What properties define states of matter for GED Science? Imagine holding a block of ice, pouring water into a glass, or blowing up a balloon. Each of these involves different forms of matter, and each form has special traits. Today, we're going to look at what makes solids, liquids, and gases unique. Understanding these properties helps you answer questions about how matter behaves in different situations. Solids are the most structured form of matter. They keep their shape no matter what container they are in. Their particles are packed tightly together in a regular pattern, which makes solids dense and hard to compress. The particles in a solid only vibrate in place, so they don't move around freely. Think of a metal rod or a piece of wood. These objects stay the same shape unless you break or cut them. Liquids are a little more flexible. They have a fixed volume, so they don't change size easily, but they don't have a fixed shape. Instead, they take the shape of whatever container they are in. Water, for example, flows and can fill a glass, a bowl, or a bottle. The particles in liquids are still close but are not arranged in a strict pattern. They move around more freely than in solids, which allows liquids to flow and change shape easily. Gases are the most spread out and energetic form of matter. They don't have a fixed shape or volume. Gases expand to fill any space available. The particles in gases move very quickly and randomly, bouncing off each other and the walls of their container. Because the particles are far apart and weakly attracted to each other, gases are easy to compress and expand. Think of the air inside a balloon or the steam from boiling water. Now let's talk about what happens when matter changes from one state to another. When you heat a solid like ice, it reaches its melting point and turns into a liquid. When you heat water enough, it reaches its boiling point and becomes steam or vapor. Cooling a liquid makes it freeze into a solid, like turning water into ice. Gases can turn into liquids through condensation when cooled down, and liquids can evaporate into gases at different temperatures. The key differences between these states come down to energy, density, and how particles move. Solids have low energy, tightly packed particles, and fixed shape and volume. Liquids have moderate energy, particles that move more freely, and fixed volume but variable shape. Gases have high energy, particles that move rapidly and are spread out, with no fixed shape or volume. By understanding these properties, you can better grasp how matter behaves and how it changes. Whether it's melting, boiling, freezing, or condensation, each change depends on temperature and pressure. Knowing these facts will help you answer questions about matter and energy confidently on your GED Science test.